What happens to jointly owned property after death? Have you ever wondered what really happens to property that is owned jointly when one of the owners passes away? The answer can vary quite a bit based on how that property is owned. Let's break it down into the main types of joint ownership and what they mean for estate planning and taxes. First, we have joint tenancy with right of survivorship. In this arrangement, each owner has an equal share of the property. The most important part is that when one owner dies, their share automatically goes to the surviving owner or owners. This transfer happens without going through probate, which is a legal process that can take time and money. This means the surviving owner gets full ownership right away. This type of ownership can apply to many assets like real estate, bank accounts, and vehicles. Next, there is tenancy by the entirety. This type is specifically for married couples. Similar to joint tenancy, when one spouse dies, the surviving spouse automatically inherits the deceased spouse's share. This transfer also avoids probate, making it a smooth process for the surviving spouse. Then we have community property with right of survivorship. In certain states, married couples can own property this way. It means both spouses own the property equally. When one spouse dies, the other spouse inherits the deceased spouse's share without going through probate. Now let's talk about tenancy in common. This type is quite different. Each owner has a specific share of the property, which can be unequal. The key point here is that there is no right of survivorship. When one owner dies, their share becomes part of their estate. This means it will be distributed according to their will, or if there is no will, according to state laws. The surviving co-owner does not automatically inherit the deceased owner's share. In terms of estate planning, understanding these types of ownership is very important. Joint tenancy and tenancy, by the entirety, are often chosen to avoid probate. This allows the surviving owner to gain full ownership quickly and with fewer legal costs. However, since these forms bypass a will, they can complicate matters if the deceased owner wanted their share to go to someone else. On the other hand, tenancy in common offers more flexibility. Owners can leave their share to heirs other than the co-owners, but this requires probate to transfer ownership after death. For married couples, using tenancy by the entirety or community property with right of survivorship can provide both protection and efficiency in transferring property upon death. It is essential for individuals to know how their property is titled. This knowledge should align with their overall estate plan to ensure their wishes are fulfilled. Understanding these distinctions can help avoid unintended consequences after death. So, whether you are planning your estate or helping a loved one, knowing how jointly owned property works is a key part of effective estate planning.